Pedro Pascal told Dakota Johnson that she should start an adult subscription page and sell photos of herself for cash. Then he hit the stage and started licking a rainbow-colored glow stick. And Disney thinks you're the problem. Hello, I'm Marvin, and I'm the Movie Monster. Pedro Pascal is everywhere right now. He's Mr. Marvel, Mr. Mandalorian, Mr. Please don't look too closely at the things that I do. And now he's back in the spotlight again, not for his acting, but for what might be the creepiest career advice this side of Harvey Weinstein's Rolodex. According to actress Dakota Johnson, Pedro privately told her that she should make money by wiggling her toe on a certain online platform. You know the one, it rhymes with lonely mans. Yup, that one. Now, Dakota brought this up herself in an LUK interview. She said that Pedro told her that she could just wiggle her toe and get rich. Now, that could have been a joke, folks. It might have been said in jest, but honestly, if most guys in any industry made that joke in 2025, they'd be canceled, and a bunch of purple-haired whack jobs on the internet would be advising them to not be among the living anymore. Is that YouTube safe? I hope so. And instead of anyone in Hollywood raising an eyebrow, the media turned it into a cute headline. It's more of just wacky peepaw Pedro, because of course they did.
Fools! Idiots! Imbeciles!
Because when Pedro Pascal tells a woman to sell pictures of her feet, it's adorable. But if any other actor tried that, oh, gone, blacklisted, canceled, faster than you could say Disney HR. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get more uncomfortable with Pedro, the video drops. It's Pedro Pascal on a stage, supposedly at the Last of Us rap party, dancing with a rainbow-colored rod and miming something that made even me look away, and I've seen Cats, both the movie and the stage production. It's the kind of thing that if Britney Spears had done it during her public meltdown in the aughts, the media would have been holding it up as a clear sign that something is very wrong with America's sweetheart, a cry for help. But this is the guy that they've made the face of the Fantastic Four, the guy they're putting front and center for Avengers Doomsday, the guy still fronting Star Wars as the Mandalorian.
You can't keep getting away with this!
Gina Carano got fired for sharing a meme, and they think that was her fault. Pedro simulates a glow stick doing whatever that was in front of a crowd and tells a woman to sell photos of herself for money, and that's totally fine. It's quirky even. So why does Pedro have the get out of social jail free card? Find out today on Tooney Town TV. All right, guys, this story coming to us out of That Park Place. As always, Pedro Pascal reportedly encouraged Dakota Johnson to join adult-oriented website to sell photos of herself, and of course, suffers no consequences, because why would he? Look at that innocent face right there. Isn't that just the face of someone that you just want to be friends with, that you want to create adult subscription website pages for on their advice, and then maybe give them a couple of the pictures that you took just as a thank you for putting you on this career path. So Dakota Johnson, you remember her from the Shades of Certain Color movie. Dakota Johnson recently revealed a comment that Pedro Pascal once made to her. It's the kind of comment that would spark backlash against most people in most industries, but it's Hollywood, baby, and it's Pedro Pascal, so it's being brushed off with a chuckle. In a new interview with LUK, Dakota Johnson revealed that the Mandalorian and Fantastic Four star once gave her a rather unexpected piece of career advice. He reportedly told her to join a controversial graphic subscription platform known for racing and unconventional content and make money by wiggling a toe. There she is, guys. Let's get into her actual quote here, because she's like, Pedro Pascal told me that I should have a blank page, and I can't say it on YouTube, guys, because they'll flag me, and then nonsense will ensue. And then I could just wiggle my toe and make money, she said. Should I do that? No, you shouldn't. So while Dakota Johnson didn't confirm whether Pedro Pascal was being serious, she admitted that she doesn't know much about the platform or why it even came up in conversation. When asked about fans who follow such accounts, she confessed, "I don't know anything about that," asking if it's the place where people go to watch people do weird things. Are these models hot? Are they different to regular models? Okay, I call foul right away. This woman was the lead in the 50 Shades movie, folks. She knows about this world. Okay, she is aware of the things that people pay for and want to see. I am sure of it. Even if she did no research for the role that she played, there's no way people don't try to talk to her about these things. Weirdos like Pedro Pascal don't try to talk to her about these things all the time. So though unsure about the platform's mechanics, she did note, "It sounds interesting. Sounds intriguing." I'm sure it does, Dakota. I'm sure it does. But the fact of the matter is, this guy is making this tongue, and maybe he's joking, guys. Maybe he's just like, "Oh yeah, that'd be," but we live in a post-joke world apparently, and the very people that Pedro Pascal is constantly, sticking up for and virtue signaling for and trying to prop up are the same people that would cancel you if you made that comment to a female coworker, or if any other actor in Hollywood who might not have the right political leanings or pronouns tried to do. So there you go, guys, right there. This guy, it sounds to me almost like one of those guys that's going like, hey, it'd be really funny if you took pictures of yourself and then like put them on the internet, like where I could see them. Like, that's what it sounds like to me. But, I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe it was just a harmless little comment. But again, this is a cancel pig. This is a cancel hog who wallows in the putrid mud of cancel culture nonstop. The man who just tried to cancel J.K. Rowling, calling her a heinous loser, the most successful, most powerful author in the history of this world, called her a heinous loser because she dared, guys. She dared as a survivor of SA to advocate for her safety in private locations and the safety of other women. She's a heinous loser because of that, because Peepaw Pedro Pascal says, and by the way, why are we calling, if some of you guys didn't watch the pro show, why are we calling him Peepaw? Because of stupid articles like this one out of Kotaku, a website that if you don't hate, I guarantee you don't hate enough. The Last of Us fans celebrate the temporary return of their TV Peepaw next week by Kenneth Shepard. Ugh. Never mind the fact that they turned Joel, who was, the tough guy with the heart of gold, the caring father who would do anything to protect his adopted daughter. Never mind that they turned him into panic attack induced, therapy, going to therapy and getting chewed out by his therapist, his female therapist, of course, loser in this show.
There's nothing sacred.
Oh, wait a minute. This show is absolutely disgusting and stupid, and he's part of the reason for it. And guys, I actually think that Pedro Pascal, the reason why he gets a lot of the roles that he gets is because he is one of the only guys left in Hollywood who will actually do these things that they want them to do. He's one of the only guys in Hollywood that's like, "Oh, you want me to bow down before Bo-Katan in my own show and hand her the Darksaber?" Despite the fact that we already said that that's not allowed to happen. Absolutely. It would be my honor to do that. "Oh, you want a 98-pound girl to beat me to death with a golf club?" It would be my supreme honor to do that for the female gender. "Oh, you want to put me in a Fantastic Four movie where I'm supposed to be the leader of the team, but actually my wife, who is the most emotionally intelligent human being on the planet as per the director, is going to be the main focus of the story?" Absolutely. Oh, it's about time. Meanwhile, you have actual men like Mahershala Ali, who got cast in the Blade movie as Blade, and then they kept bringing him scripts reportedly that were mostly about Blade's daughter, and he kept turning them back in and being like, "No, if you want me to be Blade, I'm going to be Blade." Pedro Pascal was not the first choice for Reed Richards. I don't think he was the fourth. I mean, there were reports that they were trying to get Adam Driver and a bunch of other actors, and they all turned it down. This guy will do anything. And now Disney has over $2 billion worth of box office potential revenue riding on Peepaw's little shoulders here. My goodness. In most professional, yeah. So we talk about and how about this? Like, let us not forget this, guys. Remember this little moment? Remember San Diego Comic-Con when Peepaw himself was on stage with Vanessa Kirby, and all of a sudden his anxiety, it's my anxiety, guys. I need to rub this girl's arm, and then I need her to hold my hand, and I just need her to touch me because my anxiety. Kind of weird that his anxiety doesn't act up up when he's sitting next to Joaquin Phoenix at Cannes Film Festival, or his anxiety doesn't act up when he's making divisive political commentary online, or even in public when he's cursing out half the country with his political views. That's not anxious for him.
Shields up.
This moment is anxious for him. Standing there on a stage next to a beautiful woman, that's all of a sudden when he needs to gently stroke her arm and I just need to be touched for my anxiety. Guys, never trust a male feminist, okay? Because they are always the biggest preverts on the planet. The male feminists are always the ones who are espousing this stuff just because they think it's what people want to hear so that they can continue doing whatever the heck they want to do. You know, it almost seems to me like Dakota Johnson might have, like, I feel like there's no way she doesn't know what this is, and there's no way that she wasn't bothered by this comment. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the woman personally. Maybe she's very open and free about these things, but she's feigning ignorance on this. So maybe she was like, look, I can't come out and be like, this guy's a creep, and he said a creepy thing to me, and I can't say it because Disney's got $2 billion of box office wrapped up in him, and if I say it, I'm basically taking my own career out to the woodshed. So maybe she said this so that people like the channels like this one would pick the story up and be like, hey, something's not right with this dude. But that's not the end of it, guys, because Pedro Pascal was caught on video dancing suggestively with a rainbow-colored rod. His bizarre public behavior continues ahead of major Disney releases, and there he is, Peepaw shaking his groove thang, holding on to that thang and being very suggestive with it. So just days after the Mandalorian started made headlines for telling Dakota Johnson she should start an account on a graphic subscription website and wiggle her toe for money, new footage has surfaced showing the actor dancing behind a DJ booth at an event in a rather suggestive manner. So you know what? I'm just gonna let the footage speak for itself. Here we go. Oh yeah. There we go. He's licking it. He's shaking them hips. I know I said I was going to let it speak for himself and then I'm speaking over it, but there's no music or anything like that. And we'd get copyright struck for any music that we tried to put on here. But you know what? Like, this is like, guys, look at this. Look at the way. So apparently this was the Last of Us wrap party, and just look at all the rainbow everywhere. I mean, guys, like, that's what The Last of Us is about. That's what this show is clearly about. It's all about advocating for that very specific part of the population. And guys, I don't care if you're gay. Go be gay. Go be who you want to be. Love who you want to love. Just stop like making it everybody else's issue. Like, live and let live. That's like the whole point of this. But like, and if Pedro Pascal is gay, good for him. Go be gay, dude. But like, if people are like, oh, why are you making fun of him? He's just very clearly a gay man. And I'm like, well, if he's gay, why doesn't, like, he's very clearly in an environment where that would be accepted. Why wouldn't he just say that in 2025? I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on with this dude. And he touches women way too much and makes way too many weird comments to women for me to actually believe that. But again, it's not like, I don't care. Like, people are adults. They can do what they want to do. This is a guy that Disney has $2 billion of box office revenue wrapped up in, right? This is the family-friendly company, guys. And that's where I have the issue with it, because this is the kind of thing that if Britney Spears, and I know I made this comment earlier in the intro, but if Britney Spears or Lindsay Lohan in the aughts would have grabbed a rainbow-colored rod and started doing this at a big party and gotten filmed, it would have been, Britney, ouch! Oh, the troubled star is troubled again, folks. And you know, because they drove that poor girl into the ground by analyzing her every move. But Peepaw here, with all of that box office revenue riding on him, he can do whatever he wants, and no one thinks he's spiraling. No one thinks he's weird. No one thinks he's creepy. It's just, oh, that's look at Peepaw. I'm sorry, guys. If this is your grandfather, if this is your Peepaw, then I don't want to come to your house for Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. It all boils down to box office revenue, guys. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. And Disney has got a lot of revenue riding on this guy. So I want to hear what you guys think. Am I completely out of line here? Is this all no big deal? Is he clearly joking? If you disagree with me, look, that's fine. I'm an adult. I can have you disagree with me, and I can be fine with it. Sound off in the comment section below and let me know. So here we are. Pedro Pascal tells his co-star to consider monetizing her toes, then gets filmed pretending to let's say, interact with a rainbow prop. Oh, and Disney, the family-friendly brand, not only do they do nothing, but they double down on him. He's their guy, untouchable.
Money, please.
Meanwhile, Gina Carano's still blacklisted for an Instagram post, and Pedro made a worse post than her soon after that, and nothing happened.
Son of a bitch!
And you're supposed to believe this is all about values? No, folks, it's not about values, it's about value. Pedro brings in clicks. He supposedly brings in fans, though even the blue hairs are starting to get sick of him. And apparently, he brings his own rainbow accessories to the after party. So the next time that Disney tells you that they stand for family values, remember who they hand the mic and the glow stick to. Thanks for joining us today, and a special thanks goes out to our Tooney Town TV channel members. You guys are the heart and soul of this channel, and for that, we thank you with exclusive content like Crime and Punishment, our true crime podcast hosted by myself and Trish, and our members-only live stream on Mondays at 3 p.m. EST. So if you are not a member of the Tooney Town TV channel, join today. Oh, and make sure you're joining us Thursday nights live at 8 p.m. EST for Tooney Talk TV, our live stream pop culture podcast where you can interact with me directly and make your voices heard as a part of the Tooney Town community. If you liked what you saw here today, please like, share, and subscribe. Click that bell icon to get notified of new videos as they drop. From all of us here at the Tooney Town channels, I'm Marvin the Movie Monster. Now get out of here!